Hello, welcome back to Brand Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, I want to share with you this node setup that I made. Basically, you can see this is like a tally marks. You know, the marks you wrote on the wall to do the counting. And each of them are slightly different. And this is a monad, and you can really, because they're like a pixel, you can really generate something out of this. This is just like a noise pattern applied to all these nodes, to all these tally marks. But inside the monad itself is this is like a single nodes that contain a lot of nodes inside it, and I'll try to explain what's actually going on. So let's jump into this. So this is the actual tally marks node setup. I created using Spreadshop add-on, and the output can be a curve with a slightly random variations to make it a little bit more natural, or simply just a cylinder using a pipe. So at the very beginning of the nodes, it is actually just a single plane. You know how plane can generate some kind of grid, and then you can easily separate the lines. So this is basically what it is. So a plane, and so I have 4 edges running like that, and then another one simply running across using this guy. So yeah, if I try to break this down, so the output is, like I said, either the curve or this pipe polygon. But this guy is actually, this is the result as well, and then you can randomize the thing over here. As usual, I'm using randomized input, but this part is actually kind of interesting as well. See how originally the scratch is just like a diagonal lines that's being created when you are creating a plane, and I simply kind of scale it from the center and also scale it from the X, Z, and then offset it slightly so it is like in the middle. So now you have like a complete tally marks. All right, so that's basically the setup. It's very simple, and you end up with something like this. Perhaps with this setup you can kind of modify it so you can create some kind of like a gate or something that's yeah, using similar ideas. Okay, so from here I created the monads, which is this guy right here. So with the monads you can have plenty of the tally marks. Each one of them is unique and slightly randomized. So let me simplify this. 10 times 10, and I want to center it. Simply go to this guy and I click here. So now we have this kind of like a crazy tally marks, but this is like a single monad which is already vectorized and split. So we have 100 different unique data, and we don't need this. Okay, so that's file, save as. I'll share with you the blend file. This guy is slightly randomized using noise, and the different seed is created from here. I just provide like a random number, so we have slight different variations for each one of them. Yeah, so I think this is quite fun. Fun exercise to do. You can try to make this yourself and see what you can create. It's almost like if you have like a grease pencil marking and you want to slightly randomize it, it's kind of similar, but here we are doing it everything procedurally. You can actually try making like a mark using grease pencil, you know, like maybe like a Chinese characters or some kind of symbols that you just a drawing, and you can make a slight variations. That's probably will be interesting. So it's going to be less complicated in the monad. It's just like maybe you're writing and then you slightly randomize it. So this guy is doing the job kind of, and you just vectorize it and randomize slightly. So that's, if you have this too high, then it's becoming too crazy, and see it's becoming like some kind of abstract pattern. It looks pretty complex, but it's underneath is really simple, right? It's the tally marks. So it's like a template design you have, and then you kind of randomize it slightly, maybe even not that much, 0.11. So I'm randomizing it in X and Z, X and Y, not in the Z. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. All right. Hopefully you find this interesting. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.